Hi, this is Jason with Violator Collectibles coming at you with another toy review. And this time we're taking a look at the Star Wars The Last Jedi Kylo Ren figure. And this is the 3 3/4 inch figure from the new Star Wars The Last Jedi toy line from Hasbro from 2017. So the first thing we're going to do is take a closer look at the packaging. So take a look at the packaging. I really love this new packaging. It looks fantastic. I love the white background with the red Star Wars lettering. It just looks stunning. And each package has, or each figure has their own character art on the package. There's not one just for like a specific toy line, like Episode 1 just had Darth Maul's face and stuff like that, which is really cool. And the artwork, this is a unbelievable picture of Kylo Ren. And then the Luke Skywalker was pretty amazing as well. And then here we have, you can see, like, here's Rey's artwork. Like, there's individual artwork for every single character, which I think is really, really cool. And then you can also see right here, it says Kylo Ren, and the little nameplate that goes across, and then you can see a really nice, view of Kylo Ren. And then it does have the Force Link, which is kind of the new gimmick for these toys, where they have a device that you use, very similar to the comm link of Episode 1. Not a great thing, but I mean, it does, give you some dialogue. But we'll have to see what it sounds like for this guy. The Kylo Ren that came with it actually had decent sounding Kylo Ren voice. The Luke Skywalker didn't sound anything like him, unfortunately. As we go to the back, it's basically one gigantic ad for this this Force Link device. It shows the character with the Force Link and says, where the Force Link to activate and all that stuff. And it shows the starter set as well. But pretty basic. I mean, this part down here is very similar to the Force Awakens stuff. But really great packaging. But let's get this guy opened up. So take a look at Kylo Ren. This is probably one of my most anticipated figures other than the Luke Skywalker figure. And it doesn't disappoint. I really like the way he looks. I mean, starting off with his head, I mean, it's very hard to see with the bright lights. It makes his face almost look white, but he's got that really cool scar, which I'll show in a little bit. And he's got his, traditional, tunic underneath, but this time he actually has like a cape. Now, this doesn't fit as nice as the Luke Skywalker cape. This kind of just has... it just kind of slips over his shoulders, gives him really huge looking shoulders, but it doesn't look too bad. As we go to the back, you'll kind of see that there's actually like rips in it and stuff. I think that's really cool how they did it. It looks very tattered and stuff. Pretty standard lightsaber. It looks very similar. I can't really tell any differences. I'll probably do a comparison of all the other figures that Kylo Ren is, of Kylo Ren that have been released to see if there's any difference. But as far as the packaging, it kind of molded the lightsaber with a little bit of a bend, which is just the way they package it, which is unfortunate. But it looks really cool, and you can take this guy off, and like I said, it's very. See, it doesn't really have it. Just kind of slips on his shoulders and hangs there on his shoulders. I mean, it's really not like a normal, Jedi thing or a regular cape that clips around their neck really well. It just kind of, catches there, and then you can see him without his tunic, and he looks really cool. Basic articulation. He's got the head, he's got the arms, and he's got the legs. Nothing too crazy. He does not move at the waist. What's cool is he does have a ball jointed head, which you can pull off, and it's the same size as the Force Awakens toy line, so you can kind of make your own custom figures by popping the heads off. It's really cool. But let's take a little bit of a closer look. Here you can see his face. You kind of get a really good look at that scar. It looks really cool. It looks like they moved the scar compared to what it was in the Force Awakens. I think I read something about that they did that for a specific reason. Looks really cool. I mean, it's a very large scar, but I like the way they molded that, and the face sculpt is absolutely fantastic on this guy. As far as the molding on the body, you can see the fabric has got that molded look to it and looks really nice. Very shiny. It looks really white. It's just a reflection of the light on there. You can see his lightsaber. You can see how it's kind of, by the packaging, kind of bent a little bit. But I mean, very similar to the other ones. I really don't notice any difference at all. And then on the back, you can kind of see the slices in his, I guess this would be considered a cape. I don't know if it's really a cloak. I'm really not sure what they're going to consider this, but really nice molding. He's pretty much the same that we saw him before, other than this toy, he doesn't have his headpiece on. Here we have him without the cape, and you kind of see how his tunic looks. I think this looks really good. It's pretty neat, and you could take an old Kylo Ren head and pop it on here, and have that same look with a different head, which is really nice. But I mean, overall, a pretty decent figure. I mean, the biggest unfortunate thing with this guy is obviously going to be the articulation, and then that, on this one, the lightsaber is a little bit bent, which is, it's just the way that the packaging was and how they kind of like slipped it in. I mean, I'm assuming a lot of them will be like this because of the way that clamshell is, but overall, I love this, maskless Kylo Ren. All right, he does have the Force Link gimmick, and it's pretty weird. It's just like this device you wear on the back of your hand, which actually like sits up here, and then by holding the figure, it actually makes it talk. I've not had good luck with this at all. I don't know if my hand's too thick because I'm an adult and it's more, for kids. Well, obviously it's the toy, but it's meant for kids. But it doesn't work real well. The most luck I've had with it is actually just pushing the button, turning it on, which is just tapping it right here and getting it to do different things. But it's very sporadic, and we'll see kind of what it sounds like. So we'll turn it on if it will turn on. This decides to turn on. There we go. We'll kind of put it.
I feel the power of the Force.
He sounds nothing like he's supposed to, which is unfortunate.
I feel the power of the Force.
Let's see if we can get it to say something different.
You will bring Luke Skywalker to me. I feel the power of the Force.
Kind of move it around. It's supposed to make. It's just so. It doesn't work right. Let's see if it'll get it to do it. Lightsaber sounds.
I feel the power of the Force. We're not done yet. You will bring Luke Skywalker to me.
It's like I said, the detection on this is absolutely horrible. It's a horrible choice for gimmick. He sounds nothing like he's supposed to at all, which is unfortunate. Now the Kylo Ren that comes with this device actually sounds like Kylo Ren because they're mimicking that the voice with his mask on, and it definitely sounds a lot better. And I will review this separately later, but kind of a stupid gimmick. The comlink from episode 1 made him sound like a speak and spell, but at least it was functional and it seemed to work every time. This is kind of sporadic. And at a $29.99 price tag that comes with the Kylo Ren figure with the mask on, it's really unfortunate. And here we have the two Kylo Rens from the Last Jedi toy line. The one on the right is the one that comes with the comlink, so it actually comes with the mask. And, they both look really cool. And the thing is, you can pop each one's head off, so you can kind of have, each one on a different, body if you want. And they are molded differently. The legs are spread differently. The hands are a little different. So I might do a comparison on these guys, or maybe a comparison on like all the Kylo Rens like I've done before. That kind of shows how he's evolved. But really nice figure. I really like this guy. And just for size comparison again, here's Luke Skywalker in that mix, and these are all from the Last Jedi toy line. And these figures are really cool. I'm so happy these came out. I'm so happy I was able to get them on the the first night, and they look fantastic. these are probably the two on the left are obviously probably the most desirable figures that I wanted to get, and I'm really happy. And then I didn't even realize that this Comlink one was there, and I'm really happy to have a contrast with the mask and with the mask and without, which is really cool. And the ability to pop these heads off, just like I've shown with some of my last night videos. I mean, you can kind of make your own custom figures. I mean, you could really put Luke Skywalker's head on Kylo Ren if you want to do that, which is really cool. But a really cool figure. I love the look of this face on the Kylo Ren. I mean, it's just a stunning figure, and I can't wait for the rest of this toy line. But once again, this has been Jason with Violator Comics Collectibles. Any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section below. If you like the video, hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, like us on Facebook, and I'll see you guys next time.